So you can actually treat people with love and fairly, yet the hierarchy can be maintained if a very important aspect is understood, which is that while people have to be treated fairly, not all people are equal. This is something that is important for an organization or different levels to understand. People should be treated with love and fairly, but they are not equal in hierarchy. So it's very important because organization has to run with certain discipline. You would have heard the whole saying that there can only be one captain in a ship. So it's something similar to that. This hierarchy is very, very important. So consequences and competencies have to be managed by governance, as I said. So that's very important. Yet you can bring in this aspect of sensitivity and love and treat people fairly for you to understand and balance your karmic residues, which would otherwise keep on playing out in your life over and over again until you learn them. Because most of the lessons that you need to learn are played out in terms of relationships. To talk about this particular aspect, there's a very interesting book that I was reading, Art of War, which is again a very famous book by Sun Tzu. There are certain excerpts from the book that I would want you to pay attention to. This is a very interesting line of thinking. Obviously, the context there was the army, and they're talking about the ranks in the army. But I think it sure has some takeaway for regular organizations as well. So I'll just pick up my piece of paper and read out what I wanted to tell you. The book says, if you punish them before they have won loyalty, they are useless. So they're talking about the ranks, obviously. If you do not punish them soon enough, they are useless. I'll read it again. If you punish them before they have won loyalty, they are useless. If you do not punish them soon enough, they are useless. If soldiers are punished before they have grown attached to you, they will not prove submissive, and unless submissive, they will be practically useless. If when the soldier have become attached to you, punishments are not in force, they will still be useless. Now it tries to balance out the things, and it says, if a general shows confidence in his men, but always insists on his orders being obeyed, the gain will be mutual. So these are, some thoughts that I wanted to leave on this section with you. So the essence is people have to be treated fairly with love, because most of the lessons that you need to learn are being rolled out to you in terms of relationships. And by dealing with these relationships with love and fairness, you're ensuring that you're balancing out your karmic residues. And the moment you learn your lessons, there is grace that you'll experience in your life. I was talking about a situation where, you see a lot of problems played out at the same time. When you're having trouble at work, you also have trouble at home, or your child is not doing well, or there are multiple issues that keep on happening. Your health deteriorates. So very, 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 very important aspect that you need to pay attention to and understand. Once you balance out these relationships, which can only be balanced out with love, grace happens in your life and you move on to the next level.